Hello, my name is Christian Waller, and I'll be talking to you about sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks have sediments that are loose grains that can include mineral or rock fragments, parts of plants or animals, and even chemical residue. There are three types of sedimentary rocks that we have learned. First, we have learned about clastic, which are the rocks that are composed of rock and mineral fragments that were weathered and transported from their source, like sandstone shale. Chemical sedimentary rocks were formed by precipitation and the aggregation of minerals from a solution. Examples of those are gypsum, halite, calcite, dolomite, and hematite. Biogenic sedimentary rocks are rocks that are derived from plant and animal debris, like limestone or coal. The ways sedimentary rocks can form. One way is lithification, which is the harvesting of sediments into rocks, or precipitation, which is the mineral crystals that form from solution and collect as they aggregate. The types of weathering also are chemical and mechanical weathering. Chemical weathering is when water or air reacts with a rock to alter its chemical composition and mineral content. Mechanical weathering is the crushing, abrasion, cracking, or, to make it simple, the physical breakdown of materials. Now we'll be talking about the size of grains. To the left, we have one version of the Wentworth scale, which is used to measure the grain size. We have learned about grain shapes in this class as well. The grain shapes described are well-rounded, which have very smooth edges, rounded, which have fairly smooth edges, like somewhat, and angular, which have very sharp edges. Grain sorting sediments can also be poorly sorted, which has plenty of different sizes, moderately, which is both, but they're like more of the same size, and well sorted, which are just only similar sized grains. Some sedimentary structures, like stratification, which is obviously the most common sedimentary structure, and it's the layering of sediment. Another common form of the sedimentary structure is, as you can see, are mud cracks. Mud cracks can form shortly after sediments have been deposited, and when their wet layers of mud dry up and they stack, that's how it's formed. As you can see, this is our classification of clastic rocks. Some are considered sandstone, and some are considered mudstone. Like claystone is considered mudstone, shale is considered mudstone, quartz sandstone is clearly considered as sandstone as well. The classification of biogenic. Some are considered limestone in here as well, like chalk or skeletal grindstone. And coquina, couldn't think. Also, the classification, last but not least, the classification of chemical rocks. Some of them are considered limestone as well, but chert can be considered as a biogenic if it is composed of microfossils, like small fossils. Thank you for taking the time to listen. My name is Christian, and I appreciate you for joining my slideshow.